dad. Gonna pick you out a daddy. Gonna make you some kids. And I will be the grandma. You'll be your husband's wife. Pretty picture family. Picture perfect life. Happy ever after. Ever after. Happy ever after. Happy ever after. And Miley has a Cadillac for Barbie and friends. There is just one problem. She does not have Ken. And Molly knows that love is love in her 8-year-old eyes. Barbie and Midge have every right. Happy ever after, happy ever after. They don't need to color in between the lines or keep it black and white. Keep it clear, tell anybody what they want to hear. They can tell the truth, they're gonna tell the truth. They'll tell the truth about it. No color in between the lines. They don't want to keep it clear or tell nobody or what they want to hear. No, they're gonna tell the truth, they're gonna tell the truth. Somebody painted a dream just for you. But take the brushes, you can paint your own dream too. Your own dream too. Your own happy ever after.
Hey, what's wrong?
I got fired.
Oh, honey, come here, come here. It's okay, it's okay.
No. It's not okay.
At least it happened on a Friday. Feel any better after the weekend?
My career is ruined.
They let you resign.
I can't have a gap in employment.
You'll get something right away. You're a great nurse.
You're just saying that.
Haven't I always supported you?
For the month you've known me, yeah, I guess.
Hey, I got a really good lead for you. Do you know Logan Trotter?
I know of him. Vietnam vet, Green Beret, I think. Eccentric tightwad millionaire. Disabled, homebound.
He needs a private duty nurse. The pay is great.
There's weird stories about him.
Nurses help people in need, right? Well, he's in need. And so are we. You catch his eye, who knows, he might even put you in the will.
Connor, do I look like a gold digger to you?
I'm not saying try to make it happen, but just be nice to him.
I have to get the job first. Why is this so important to you?
You need to work right away, remember? Keep that clean resume.
Oh, but that job? I have a couple weeks. Anyway, we have cushion money.
Actually, all right, here's how it is. Brenda, I want you to marry me.
Connor? I don't know what to say. I'll marry you, yes. But this is sure a surprise.
I know. It was for me, too. I didn't think I was going to do this tonight. Which is why I don't have a ring.
No ring?
I'll get you one. Soon as we make it official. What I'm trying to say is right now I can't marry you.
Why not?
Can't afford it. Look, there was this girl back in college. She got pregnant and she's been after me for back child support ever since.
You have a child? A child you don't see? In a court order?
She don't want me to see my daughter. Just wants the money. No court order. It's just me and her. But pretty soon, she'll take action. I gotta fix this before I move on.
How much do you need?
Bundle.
I can't believe that you didn't tell me about this. And you want me to help you by playing up to a dying man.
Well, I thought it was worth a shot. I just want to be with you. Don't you want to be with me?
I thought I did, but now I need to think about things.
Now, don't think too hard. Interviews are tomorrow at 10.
You've got this all planned out, don't you?
Yeah. Sort of.
I don't like this. But I'm such a wimp. Fine, I'll apply.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wear this thing to meet new people.
Sir, you need to wear this. You can't breathe without
Tough! And what gives, Lois? 5 applicants and only 2 of them show up?
it. I don't know any more than you, sir.
Thanks for taking the time. Good to see you again, Jerry.
Please refer to your host as the Kingpin. You can call me the Enforcer.
Remember when we were kids? Playing hide and seek at family reunion?
Look, you're part of the family. But you ain't part of the family. And if I seek you, you can't hide.
You're into us for 200 G's. Even if you're Lefty Louie's nephew, it's time to pay the piper.
I've got a plan.
And so does this plan include taking the 20 grand that you had squirreled away last month, blowing it on something instead of making a down payment?
You guys are good. Yes.
Hold on. I'm in the mood for a good laugh. Connor, spill it.
I could have given you the 20, but 180 is the same as 200, right? I want to clear the whole debt. Besides, it's not like I stole a shipment of dope, okay? I didn't cost you any real money.
We cover your bets, we can't cover someone else's. So you're a lousy gambler. But even a monkey with a straw can strike oil once in a while. And it is real money.
Listen, my girlfriend,
Which one?
Brenda, she's an RN. She's interviewing with Logan Trotter, and she'll get the job.
Because
I bribed 3 other applicants. Got other stuff going too. Slam dunk. Then I'm hoping that Trotter will take a liking to her and remember her in his will.
And you want us to let you keep breathing air because you hope something? Has he taken a liking to any of the other nurses?
No. Here's the deal, listen. This is Brenda. And this is the late Mrs. Trotter.
Trotter didn't get rich by being stupid.
But Brenda has got plausible deniability.
Lois, what kind of a sick joke is this?
I had no idea, sir.
Maybe I should get somebody in your position who has some ideas.
Sir, I can't be held accountable for this. Shall I escort her out?
Excuse me, may I ask why I'm being dismissed without an interview?
Miss Scarling, this is a photo of my late wife, Charlotte.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drop that.
Calm down, Miss Garling. It can be easily replaced. Lois, do you sweep up the glass and then excuse us?
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Garling, we're alone. You want to confess? You don't have to do it to anybody except me.
Excuse me?
For starters, tell me what kind of setup this was.
What do you mean? I'm so confused. This is so strange. I was just answering a job opening.
How'd you find out about the opening?
I was referred by a friend.
I see. And did your friend know anything?
No, well, maybe, and if she had, a warning would have been nice.
Why did you apply?
Are we sort of moving into a real interview here?
Yes.
I like to take care of people.
Have you always wanted to be a nurse?
Well, yes and no. I wanted to, but I didn't think I could do it because I was always afraid of people. So, first I became a med tech instead.
Let me look at this resume. You're an ASCP med tech and a licensed RN with a BSN, and you're halfway through your master's in nursing?
Yes, sir.
Plus you got coursework in accounting, Spanish, all kinds of science.
I'm a nurse. I need science for my work.
Not astronomy. Very impressive. Muy impresionable. Muy imponente. I'm rusty.
I'm rustier.
Then why is it on here?
To look impressive.
Why Spanish?
I thought about maybe working for Doctors Without Borders in South America someday.
More people in South America speak Portuguese than Spanish.
Well, I didn't want to try to learn them both at once. And Portuguese has 3,000 irregular verbs. Anyway, do I need a foreign language for this job?
The important thing isn't the language, it's how you respond to my questions.
So I'm already dead in the water, right?
No. So, sometimes nurses and med techs are mortal enemies. That could make you kind of confused.
Maybe I was confused already.
Why would you become a med tech if you didn't intend to stick with it?
I wanted to be in healthcare, and I thought being a med tech would be a good compromise. But then I started to long for being in direct patient care, and then I got my nursing degree.
You both love and hate patient contact?
Well, I like and dislike it. No, make that love and dislike.
What do you dislike? Treating open wounds? Wiping butts?
No, it's just that I don't know if I can explain it. I'm not confident that I'm the best person for the job. I always think that someone else could be in my shoes.
Self-esteem?
Yeah.
Is that why most of your work's been in pediatrics?
Children are more forgiving. If they're upset with their care, they're not going to sue you.
What about when they're terminal? Any emotional problems for you?
My hospital shipped out the really bad cases, so it wasn't very often that I would take care of a dying patient. But when it did happen, I was okay with it. Giving comfort at the end, it's a nice thing to be able to do.
It'd be different if you had to do that with an adult?
Might be.
So pray tell, Brenda, why did you apply for the job of caring for me? Was it because I wear diapers?
Please, Mr. Trotter. I really shouldn't have come. I'm not a good fit.
Wait. I'd very much appreciate it if you wait out in the anteroom.
Why?
We have one more interview to do, and then I'll have Lois check references. We can probably give an offer today on the spot, subject to follow-up, of course.
That fast?
That fast.
So I'm still in the running.
No, I'm just keeping you around so I can put pressure on Marlene to give a good interview. Then I can throw you over the side. Of course you're still in the running. Haven't you heard a word I said?
But I'm not a good fit.
No one will be a perfect fit. I have to play the hand I'm dealt. Please wait outside.
Mr. Trotter, I'm gonna level with you. I know that you wouldn't contact my present employer, but the truth is, I don't have a present employer. The clinic let me go last Friday.
Why?
because 2 patients accused me of the same inappropriate behavior. And it wasn't true, I swear. But I had to either resign or spend a lot of time and energy defending myself, and I just walked away.
Thanks for your honesty, Brenda. Please wait outside, as I said.
So he'll become fond of her because she's sweet and innocent, and her resemblance to his late wife will cloud his judgment.
What if he asks her to marry him?
I ain't no fool.
That's debatable.
After he's dead and she's got the inheritance, then I'd marry her.
Assuming she'll marry you.
She will. I asked her last night. She said yes. She keeps her word. She applied for this job just so we'd have money to get married on.
Pimping your fiancée. And the DA tells me that I'm despicable.
Getting any of Trotter's money is a long shot.
Look, no one else has got an angle like this.
That ain't something I'd go bragging about. All right, Mr. Long. I'm a reasonable man, and I do like to gamble. So as of right now, your debt has been bumped up to $300,000. It will accrue interest at 12% per annum, compounded monthly. It will come due 1 year after the death of Logan Trotter, or at such time that we feel that you won't get your mitts on any of his money. And then you'll pay or go for a swim. Now, beat it before I change my mind.
I'm certified in emergency medicine, and I have 2 years' experience running my own ER. But for the last 3 years, all of my work's been in home care for the elderly and the chronically ill. If you have an emergency, such as incipient pneumonia, I'll be able to recognize it and treat it right away. I'll catch things that other people would miss.
I see. Thank you, Marlene.
You're welcome, Mr. Trotter. You know, there's no one I'd be more honored to work for. I admire you as a philanthropic, upstanding citizen.
Kinda hard to be upstanding when I can't walk. Tell me, Miss Wygant.
It's Ms.
Ms. Wygant. What do you do for fun?
I don't really have time for fun. My life is my work. My work is my life.
You'd work any and all hours?
Absolutely. No problem.
All right. Please wait out there and have Lois come back in. Think we should put out another ad?
Probably not. We need to fill that slot. The other girls, they're getting tired of the extra shifts.
What about the references?
Well, they both checked out. Either one is fine.
What's your choice?
Let's see. Marlene's experience does match your needs, but I really think that Brenda has potential. As minimum required skills, an RN is an RN, but you need the human element too. Brenda's teachable and I can help her.
That's just what I think.
Oh, good.
But I'm having a problem with why you think it.
Well, I'm not entitled to my own opinion or to follow my own instinct.
Lois, Brenda looking like Charlotte is no coincidence. 3 applicants skipping out is no coincidence. I'll be making some inquiries, and you'd better not be involved.
Mr. Trotter, I am insulted.
Tough. If you're clean, you're safe. Now please go bring Brenda in. Brenda, we're offering you the job.
I'm sorry, but could you go over the requirements again? I didn't expect to be hired.
Sure. Mr. Trotter keeps 4 RNs on staff. I am the nurse supervisor and office manager, and I also hold one of those staff positions. He's attended to around the clock, and there are vacations that need to be covered. And so all of the nurses will get a full 40 hours and then some. We require all of you to be amicable and cooperative when covering emergencies. You cannot hold another job. The pay scale is about 40% higher than the local norm. We really don't want to have to worry about turnover. And we really want you to be happy. So we have a 5-week personal leave throughout the year. And in the event that Mr. Trotter dies, you'll receive 3 months of salary as a severance. Okay? Now, this is your starting wage offer. After a 1-month trial period, it'll be bumped up by 10%.
When can I start? And then they blew me away with this wage offer. You were right. Thanks for encouraging me.
I knew you had the stuff.
I suppose he's gruff and paranoid because everybody's always trying to pick his pockets.
Makes sense.
Connor, I'm afraid that he might be spying on me. Maybe I should stay at my own place and not stay here overnight.
Well, you said you covered for me and said it was a girlfriend who put you up to applying. That'd be another step in the same direction.
Yeah, you don't mind?
Just marry me someday. He's sick. It's not gonna be that long.
Connor, did you know that I look like Trotter's wife?
Huh? No. Did you do? Oh, far out.
All right, then. Well, I will see you, though, okay?
Sure. Motels, parks, airport bathrooms.
I guess I should get my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm afraid something will happen to us.
Nah, we're cool. Nice work.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit. I had to be careful. If he caught on, I'd get fired. How'd things go on your end?
And Brenda says Trotter's old-fashioned and fussy. Yeah. So she moved out. She'll only meet me at neutral places from now on, so long as she's got the job.
Well, then. Shall I move back in?
Well, let's not put the cart before the horse.
My pad's no good. I need a quieter place to stay. For when the baby comes.
You can move in later, when you start the show. And remember, I still have to see Brenda now and then.
Do you have to love her up so convincingly?
It's called acting, and it might pay off big for both of us. And don't forget, this was your idea in the first place.
Well, if you didn't owe the mob $200,000 in gambling debts, we wouldn't even be doing this.
Hindsight's 20/20. Now get out of here. No, I'm serious. Get out of here. I don't know that Trotter's goons didn't follow you.
Well, no other women besides me and Brenda. And that includes Lady Luck. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Jesse, who's your friend?
Call me Saffron. Let's just cut to the chase. From now on, you give Jessie and all the other girls 2 cartons of smokes per visit.
Jesse, what is this? What, you got an agent now?
Watch it, jerk.
I want 2 cartons, Connor. I think that's fair.
You should wear gloves.
I didn't get any pus on me.
You should really wear gloves.
What are you trying to tell me?
Tengo sida.
Sida.
Síndrome de inmunodeficiencia adquirida.
You have to...
That wasn't too smart of me. Spanish is a lot like Italian.
How dare you not tell me!
You're supposed to use universal precautions. PPE. Assume that everybody has HIV or hepatitis.
It's not the same as knowing.
I forgot. The nurses know. The rest of the staff doesn't.
I've been here for 3 weeks. I thought I was a nurse!
I screwed up, okay? I'll give you a month's salary if you want to quit.
No, I'll stay. How did your legs get scarred up? I heard that you were a Green Beret. Did you kill people? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
No, it's okay. I don't talk much about it, though.
You don't talk much about anything.
I have a touch of autism. I don't warm up easily. And Nam made it worse. Yes, I killed people.
A lot?
You lay down grazing fire, no telling who you hit. But I had 29 confirmed kills.
With guns?
Mostly. Some with knives, or my bare hands. In the forces, you live off the land. Eat rats, grubs, roaches. Infiltrate a camp and dispatch them one by one, silently. We were a stabilizing force. Killing wasn't our main job. Every day my men did what they could for the ordinary Vietnamese, to make their lives better, keep them from falling under communism. And we failed. Those poor little kids. And the trip back to the world. Guys from the second big war got ticker tape parades. Nurses and cheerleaders smooching them. Guys from Korea just came back. And our guys got rotten tomatoes and baby killer chants. Baby killers? We were in downtown Saigon and the Kong give a kid a candy bar and a grenade and tell him to walk over to the American GIs and pull the pin. What do you call that?
I'm sorry.
At least I had something to come home to. Had Charlotte for 2 more years before she died. A lot of guys had nothing. No skills they could use in the world. Diseases the VA can't handle or doesn't recognize. A lot of them live out in the street or out in the woods. I put half of my fortune into a trust to help them with rehab.
That's very thoughtful. Amazing, actually.
What? You think just because I'm a misfit I can't have a conscience?
No,
Where's my lunch? Probably getting cold on the counter. Go check on it. You're 5 minutes late. The other nurse should be able to leave on time.
Mr. Trotter, I wasn't late. Your clock is 12 minutes fast. I called and checked.
Finally.
Excuse me?
I've been waiting for you to stand up for yourself.
What? So all this bluster was just an act?
Some of it.
How dare you?
You need to be more assertive.
It's none of your business.
Actually, it is. If I lose consciousness and get taken away in an ambulance, my nurse on duty needs to be able to clearly convey my wishes to the hospital staff. If you can't stand up for yourself, how do I know you can stand up for me? But I admit I did it for your sake as well.
Feeling okay today?
Yeah, fine. Just watching the hourglass run out.
Please don't talk like that. You've come such a long way. There's a good chance that you'll beat this.
I was humoring the naysayers.
The infection's cleared up, your vitals are good, and your red count is almost normal. I think you're out of the woods.
And you know what that means? I do feel good. So, although I need a round-the-clock nurse available, I don't think I need constant attention. I know it's not time for your 6-month review yet, but I'm afraid you're looking at a career path alteration. Your work's been very good. Linda and Renata are good also. Lois is a good nurse, and she keeps the books and runs a tight ship. I'm afraid that now that I'm better, I've got too much help.
Should I finish my shift?
I don't think you understand. Brenda, I'm gonna let 3 of you go and keep only 1. The others will get 6 months of severance, except for Lois. The one I keep will be a live-in. The pay scale will be an offer she can't refuse. And I'll want her to keep the books the way Lois does.
Wait, are you saying that it won't be Lois?
She's done a lot of things well, but there are some problems.
I hope I didn't cause them.
In a way you did, but it's not your fault. Anyway, another thing I want to do is bring my lab work in-house.
Why?
Because there are strange things that can be done with my blood sample or whatever. A woman could put a little of it under her fingernails and then claim I tried to assault her.
How could you assault someone when you're paralyzed?
Doesn't matter if I really could, it's just going fishing. Or she might try to get some of my sperm, impregnate herself, and have my child.
But unless you sent out a fertility sample or something, no one could even get a hold of that except your nurse. Howard Hughes.
What?
Someone told me that you might be as unbalanced as Howard Hughes.
Well, when you walked in my shoes, correction, when you pulled yourself along in my wheelchair, then you can smart off. I'm doing what I need to do, so I need a lab tech on staff.
Mr. Trotter, you don't mean...
You're my only nurse who has a lab background, and you have accounting training.
I guess I could keep books and generate an income statement and a balance sheet, but I've never actually done it.
Now's a good time to learn.
For someone with millions? I'd be scared to death. And I'd feel horrible knocking Lois out of her job.
Brenda, Lois is gone no matter what. Of the other 3, I'm going to keep 1, make provision to recall the other 2 in case I get worse. The position is yours. But if you refuse it, I'll ask one of the others.
Can I take some time to think about it?
No, make the call, in or out.
I'm afraid of failing.
You're afraid of succeeding. I'll ease you in. You won't get hit with everything all at once.
Okay, I'll do it.
Great. You'll do fine. And now there's one more thing. This job is purely professional, of course, but someone's always wagging their tongue. I'd like to preempt that.
How?
Will you marry me?
Did I hear... Will I what?
Let me be clear about this. The 2 offers are not tied together. You can take the new job just as a job, that's fine. If you do agree to marry me, it's an in-name only arrangement.
In name only.
It means we treat it as binding, but we don't sleep together. Hope you're not offended. I'm not ready for a real marriage to anybody.
Not to mention you have AIDS.
Well, yeah, that too.
There's got to be a better reason for this than just avoiding gossip.
I want to leave my estate to a person Not a bunch of lawyers and a faceless corporation. Preferably a person who will understand my wishes and want to honor them.
Leave your estate.
There'd be a prenup and restrictions on your access to my finances as long as I'm alive. But after I'm gone, it'll be all yours.
Your estate.
Hopefully you would understand what I believe in, what causes I support, honor my wishes, but no permanent restrictions. Once the inheritance is yours, you can do with it as you please. I trust you.
Your estate. Mr. Trotter, I can't.
Logan,
I don't know. I can't. I really need some time to think about this one.
as long as I know you'll take the nursing job, you can have a week or two to decide which set of conditions to accept it under.
Can I have the rest of my shift off? I'm not sure I can concentrate on my work.
I thought you might ask that. I arranged for temp care nurses for the next few days while I give everybody the good or bad news. A temp can be here in a half hour. You can have off until Thursday.
This was good,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Do what?
Motels, airport bathrooms. I can come see you on friendly visits, but that's all.
Why?
Well, this will be a shock, but Logan asked me to marry him, and I'm thinking I'm gonna say yes.
Why would you do that? You're breaking off our engagement?
No, I'm not. I'll marry him, and then I'll handle his estate, and I'll be free. In the meantime, even though it's in name only, I'm gonna respect him like a real husband. I owe him that.
Well, whatever you think.
Aren't you jealous or devastated?
No, I'm okay. You can do what you gotta do. You sure about this?
There's one more person that I have to talk to.
I'm speechless.
Great. The one time I really need a speech.
I dreamed of giving you away, dressed in white.
Why would you want to be dressed in white?
You've been involved with at least 5 men, including that loser Connor dude. And now you want to enter into a loveless marriage with some crippled coot my age to rip off his money?
Look, Daddy, I just wanted some advice. This wasn't my idea, okay? Logan proposed it. He wants me to take charge of his estate in a way that no one can question.
Why would he pick you?
It's like he has confidence in me. Makes me feel like I can succeed. Of course, you wouldn't know anything about that.
What's that supposed to mean?
If you don't know, I can't explain it to you.
If your mother were alive, she'd be turning over in her grave.
Actually, never mind.
And David. What'll David think?
That'd be something that you care about. Actually, if Mom was alive, things would be a whole lot different. Because she took time for me.
What are you accusing me of?
You always preferred David. When I was 13, and I hit puberty, and I lost Mom all at once. I needed you. I needed you more than I ever needed you before, and you shut me out.
Now hold on!
No hugs, no how are you doing today, no help with homework, no sitting on your lap, no I love you. You always had time for David.
You didn't want to sit on my lap anymore.
I could tell you hated it.
So, this wedding, is it covered?
Paid for? Yeah. But you could buy me the dress if you want to.
Hard to find one in red or black.
Connor, open up! Oh, well, what do we have here? You stupid, ignorant cradle robber!
Told you not to come here.
It don't matter no more. He's onto it. He knows everything. He fired me from Ephesians.
What? What's your name?
Jesse?
What does he pay you in? Barbie dolls? Tricycles?
Jesse, 1 carton today, because we got interrupted. Get out of here.
Don't feel bad. He pays me in stretch marks. Jesse? Go play! In traffic. What's this?
Acapulco Gold. No, that's Panama Red.
You didn't use the money I gave you yesterday on this and your Shirley Temples, did you?
I spent Brenda's money on that. I spent your money on blackjack. Look, just because I let you move back in doesn't mean you get to boss me around.
While I'm here, you keep those snot-nosed AA cups away.
Things are gonna work out. Just be patient.
You could pay off the debt.
I'll never pay it all off that way. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die happy.
I guess I get what I deserve.
Isn't it bad luck for me to see you this morning?
I'm your nurse first.
You usually get dressed before coming in, unless it's urgent.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, I really don't know what to say.
We've got time.
Not a lot. See, this is the thing. I think I'm marrying the wrong man.
Brenda, if you really don't want this, we can do it another way. I'll get my lawyers to put together the most ironclad will they can. I'll make you the executor and heir.
Some of the wedding guests are landing at the airport right now.
Tough. Your comfort comes first. Tell me what's bothering you.
You're kind of my dad's age. You accept me. You affirm me.
So?
I usually got mostly A's, with 1 or 2 B's. But one time, in 9th grade, everything came all together. All A's. I even got A in gym. I wasn't good at ball sports. But that quarter we had tumbling. And Daddy picks me up from school. And I give him the report card. At home we sit parked in the driveway and he looks through it. And he jabs his finger on this one spot. And the only thing that he could say is what's this A minus? And I said, what do you expect? And he looks at me deadpan and he says, an A plus. The school didn't even give out A pluses.
Not an isolated incident.
No.
Okay, take it easy. We'll talk when you're ready. No hurry. Brenda, marrying someone in order to replace a parent is a really, really bad idea. There are better ways. Psalm 68:6 says, God setteth the solitary in families. Psalm 27:10 says, when my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up.
My dad always quoted the Bible. It was usually to squish me under his thumb.
The marriage has to be voluntary. You have to sort out whether you're marrying the wrong guy or just marrying the right guy for the wrong reasons. If you can't do that today, we'll postpone. But meanwhile, there's some things I should share with you.
Like what?
All of us tell lies, one time or another. You've told some. I've told some. People you know have told some. I want to clear the air.
When did I lie to you?
You had some lies and half-truths on your resume.
which I owned up to.
You also told me that a she sent you to apply for the job. You're such a bad liar that it's obvious it was really a he. You may lie with your lips, but you don't have lion eyes.
That bad, huh?
So I needed to find out who the he was.
You did what?
Your coming here was a setup. You just weren't in on it.
I don't believe you.
Well, I'm not going to spoon feed you the details. You'll figure it out.
And what did you lie about?
For my own protection, I told my nurses I have AIDS. But I don't.
You don't?
Nope.
So it was about them stealing your bodily fluids and knocking themselves up?
While she was working third shift, watching the security monitor, seeing what kind of dream I was having, a bodyguard was watching her.
One nurse in particular?
If you're smarter than a flatworm, you can connect the dots.
You're paranoid.
Doesn't mean I'm wrong. As soon as I gave out the HIV info, she stopped watching the monitor that way. And stopped making vague overtures to me.
Can I go to my room and sort out what I'm gonna do?
Of course. No pressure. Whatever you decide is fine.
Are you decent?
I'm getting married in 10 minutes. What do you need?
There's someone here to see you.
Hope it's not too late, honey.
Oh, Daddy, thank you.
There's a star outside my room, keeps me company when I can't sleep. And when my dreams are deep, she signals the dawn, that little star I know is you. You're the love of time will not erase. And when my faith is low, you are the sun. And the romance thickens as my heartbeat quickens. Strains of strings and a clarinet. That little star outside my room who keeps me company when I can't sleep. Never makes a plea. If I should stray, that little star just beams inside, starts to twinkle and tears in her eyes. And that is how I know that I will stay. Oh, I love my star too much to ever really wander away.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here this evening to join this man and this woman in the state of holy matrimony. We know that it is love that has brought you together and love that will keep you thus. As we read in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4, charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as I am known. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three. But the greatest of these is charity. We will exchange rings now as a symbol of your eternal love and devotion to one another. Logan, do you take Brenda to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love her, to honor her, to cherish her, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Brenda, do you take this man Logan to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love him, to honor him, to cherish him, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now, as you have exchanged these vows in front of your friends, family, and the Lord God, I now pronounce you man and wife. I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Logan Roxwell Trotter III.
There's eats in the next room. The caterer will serve you, so just bring your plates right back here so Logan can meet you and get to know you. And thank you so much for coming. And David.
Sis, congratulations.
Thank you.
Kind of a long and exciting day for you. I'll have Julia take me upstairs later. Good night.
How are you feeling?
I might make liars out of all the odds makers.
That's a strange way to put it.
I'm sure there's bookies making money off my ticker and a few poor suckers who place bets.
Would you mind if I went out shopping for a little while?
Anything we need, Rocco can get it or it can be delivered.
Maybe I just need to get out.
Of course.
Connor, where are you?
He's right outside. He just looked a little green. It's okay. Just breathe. We got you. Good girl. That's a good girl. It's okay. I'm gonna get your jeans off, okay? Stay with me, honey. It's okay. Good job. Good job. Keep breathing. Good job. There you go. Doing great. Yep. Good job. Good job. All right. This baby's ready to be born. Let's go. It's okay. Good.
Books balance okay?
Another day, another $1,000,000. Good night, Logan.
Good night, Brenda.
is only a line stripped from a movie, but it seemed to captivate us both. You can call me freak, you can call me a stranger. I'm just surprised you called it all. I don't need another reason to make trouble. I didn't mean to make you suffer. My two enemies have always wrestled with each other. Then apathy, a pen company.
How are you?
Good.
How's the old man?
He's fine.
And I think I heard you twice the first time, and that was supposed to be a joke. And you laughed when I tripped on the table.
It's good to see you, but I wish you'd call me more than once every 3 months or so. I really like you.
I really like you too. And that's why.
That doesn't make any sense.
You want the truth?
Please.
Suppose I saw you every other week. You might start to think that you're my girlfriend, right?
Well, yeah, kinda.
Well, I already got a couple girlfriends, and I can only juggle so many balls in the air. You see, to me, a girlfriend is just a hole with a paycheck. You're better off being a fallback girl. Get hurt less.
Thanks for your honesty, I guess.
Hey, Jimmy.
Rats! She's home early.
What you, huh? Where's Daddy? Why is the crib not in the spare bedroom?
Connor! Connor! Shit, this better be over 18. No worry on that score.
Hey, you want a piece of me?
If I wanted one, I'd borrow one from Connor, thanks. Now get out!
He just brought me home. I had no idea he had a maid.
Liar. See all the toys on the floor? You think he could raise a kid by himself?
If you took care of him, he wouldn't be looking.
The only way to take care of him is with a hedge trimmer. Now that's my problem. Yours is finding the door. Before I shove you through it. Get out!
Haley, she's right. I shouldn't have brought you here. Come on, I'll take you home. I'll be back.
Don't do me no favors. Well, Jimmy, maybe he can raise you by himself. Let's give it a try.
What is it?
I can't believe she forgot our anniversary.
We don't celebrate anniversaries.
We do now.
Oh, Logan, that is so unfair. I don't have a gift for you.
It's not a trade. I got it because I wanted to get it.
But still, you have me at a disadvantage.
Good. The traditional gift for 5 years is wood.
The modern gift is silverware.
We don't need silverware.
We don't need this.
No. First she forgot the date. Now she's rejecting my gift. Whatever shall I do? Wherever shall I go?
Frankly, my dear, I did. Now I'm totally lost.
The play logs are just a placeholder because the real thing is too hard to gift wrap. You know the project I've had you cut checks for the last 6 months?
You built this?
If I keep getting better, maybe I can get out there sometime. Otherwise, you can just enjoy it alone.
This is mine?
You have 99% ownership.
Why don't you ever give me clear title to anything?
Someday I'll tell you, but it's not because I don't love you or don't trust you.
Could you rewind that?
What?
You just said you love me.
Yeah, I did. So?
Well, you've never actually said that before.
Guess I wasn't raised that way.
You and a few other people I know.
I thought it was obvious. Brenda, I love you. These have been 5 wonderful years.
Well, a little rocky at first.
Yeah, heard you crying yourself to sleep. I trust those days are past.
They are.
Happy anniversary, sweetheart.
You too. Now for your present.
I was fast shopping.
Well, talk about things that you can't gift wrap. You said this was our wood anniversary, right?
Right.
I just wanted to see. What that would be like.
Wake up each morning, see you smiling by my side, honey, so faithful, right here in my life. Can you call this love? Can you feel it now?
Bring on the rain, bring on the storms, bring on the power you are known for. Bring on the courage to get me out the door. Then bring on the rain, then bring on the storms. 'Cause I've had a good life, I've had it easy. Friends and family who love and need me. But for every thorn that pierced the skin, there was a wisdom creeping in. Bring on the rain, and when the flood comes rushing from the river, teach me how to weather the shaking and the shivers. Bring on the rain, and if I swallow more than I can handle, help me breathe and stand up, not get so
Y2K is hogwash. Most of the world's already in 2000 and no plane crashes yet. What do you think you're doing? First of all, if you want to get plastered, I have to know about it beforehand so I can call in a backup nurse.
No spontaneity around here, that's for sure.
And second, why are you wearing Charlotte's clothes?
Why do you still have Charlotte's clothes? You know, I said to myself, Brenda, what's behind that forbidden door? So I went through, and I opened the door and I saw this huge bedroom and all her personal stuff laying all over the place.
Lying.
You know it's the truth.
No, you said laying, you mean lying.
I'm the one telling the story, mister. So I open the closet. And I see this buku of clothes hanging up. And I saw this hippie stuff. What was she, like a anti-war protester or something?
Yes.
And you, a green beret.
I fought for her right to freedom of speech.
And she's still speaking, ain't she?
What do you mean?
All around the house. Are you still in love with her? Am I playing second fiddle to a ghost? Is that why we can't have a real marriage?
We'll talk about this when you're sober. Now get those clothes off. Not here.
Even Mr. Robinson got some on New Year's Eve. Am I just a hood ornament? Am I here because I look like her?
All right, here's the truth. Yes, I still love Charlotte. I had her bedroom made off limits, and the bodyguards dusted every week. Sort of a shrine. I don't go in there. I hardly think about it anymore, but I just never changed the standing orders.
That's so sweet I could puke.
But I love you in an entirely different way. It's apples to oranges. After Charlotte, I shut down. Didn't think there'd be anybody else. But I love you more than I ever loved her.
Say that again.
I love you more than I ever loved anybody. Maybe I'm a jerk and I don't express it very well. But I never want you to leave me. Ever.
But I'm a prisoner here and I have no life and take good care of you and I may as well be the one that's paralyzed.
You can call back up, take time off, go anywhere you want, anytime you want. You know that.
There's stuff that I can't do.
Like be with a man your own age?
Be with a man, period.
I mean, is that what you want?
I got body parts that I ain't used in 10 years. I'm your nurse. I know that you're still work.
I don't think I love you in that way. It's more like, well, I don't really have a name for it. I'd die for you. I'd donate my organs for you if they were donatable. But what I feel isn't erotic. Besides, we agreed on what our marriage was. I can't betray you and change the rules.
We can change them together.
You're a woman.
So?
When a woman has sex, she produces oxytocin. She's permanently bonded to whoever she was with. If that's not really what she wanted, she's trapped.
Been there, done that, but with you is different, is what I want.
You have to be sober enough to know what you're doing.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Count backwards from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0.
You left out 1.
And so did you. Me. I want the real thing.
Very cute. Okay, you're compos mentis. You're really sure?
It's almost midnight. Stop, John. Let's start celebrating. Happy
New
Year.
Hey, I need those.
You're nearsighted.
I want to see you in the mirrors on the ceiling. Made you look. It's light out already.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got all A's once.
What?
All A's, 10th grade. Some of them were by bribery, though.
Do you think under the circumstances you could be a little more romantic and less egotistical?
They're just responding.
To what? Oh, you're talking about what I told you 10 years ago?
I wanted to jump on it before it got stale.
You really are autistic, aren't you?
You told me that story on our wedding day. Doesn't it make sense that right now I'd be thinking about our wedding day?
Yes, it does, but you could have thought of something else to talk about.
Just making conversation.
How about we get some more sleep? Bribery.
What?
So you're telling me that you have 140 IQ, you're a Green Beret officer, and you never got all A's except by bribery?
You said we should go to sleep.
Nuh-uh, you're not getting off that easy. What kind of bribery?
I wasn't A material in Phi Ed, but my soft gym teacher was also a football coach. I loved playing right outside linebacker, hitting people, jamming receivers, plugging up the screen pass, blindsiding little pencil neck quarterbacks and stomping them. So coach graded me up in gym, even though it had nothing to do with football.
Well, that's not your fault. Is that the only one?
My soft English teacher had a policy. She would not give students A's unless they did required extra credit. I said that was a contradiction in terms, and I refused to do it just on principle. But there's another, less publicized way to get an A from her. She always needed enrollees for her Latin classes so that the school wouldn't cancel the classics program on her. So if you signed up for junior and senior year Latin and you weren't pulling a D- in the first place, you'd probably get an A in soft English from her. It was a tit for tat. Quid pro quo.
So you took a class you didn't want to get an A in another class.
I did want it. It just so happened that she treated it as a bribe.
That's so weird.
And we took Latin class seriously.
Who's we?
My buddies and I. We'd go to a cornfield kegger and practice our irregular verbs. Soon, Essie, fui. Posoon, posi, patui.
Stop! You're just making this up to keep me awake. Oh.
Some things I'd rather do awake
Please.
than asleep.
Please, please.
Okay.
Logan,
Now what?
did you just now almost tell me that you had one special buddy?
Maybe.
Why have I not heard about this before?
Same reason you're not hearing it now. Ain't the subject.
When will I?
Maybe later today. maybe never.
Logan,
What?
I'd give today an A.
Me too.
Hi, honey.
Hey, looks good. Thanks.
Want anything else?
I want to know if I just dreamed last night.
If you did, we had the same dream.
It was wonderful.
Perfect. But a little weird. You might have been right. Maybe I love you a little different too. Does that make any sense?
As long as it makes sense to us, that's all that matters.
It's like that really wasn't the essence of our relationship.
Isn't that in any marriage? It's the icing on the cake. It's not the cake. And some cakes don't need icing.
So what do we do now?
Well, if I don't have a 105 fever and tubes coming out of me, you want to crawl in next to me and just cuddle, that'd be fine. It's all most women want anyway, right?
I hate most women, but for you and me, sounds good.
Let's do that then. And if you want some night to be extra special...
It's nobody's problem except ours.
Yeah.
I wish I had a life like you.
Killed people and paralyzed?
See life the way you see it.
Today's the first day of the rest of your life. Take charge.
Your food's getting cold.
You mean warm?
Yeah. You didn't make Charlotte wait as long as me, did you?
That was different. I hadn't shut down yet.
How's that?
I had a buddy, Clifford, all the way from first grade on. We did college and ROTC together, joined special forces, did 3 tours in Nam together. The day that he bought the farm from a VC sniper, I cried for the first time in years. I thought about after Jonathan was killed, how David said his love for Jonathan surpassed the love of women. And I knew what he meant. From then on, I've never had a really close male friend. I was still okay with romance, but then Charlotte died too. And I shut off that part of me. Kind of rejected all relationships. But you snuck in under my radar. I let myself be sort of friends with you because you're a woman. I thought that was safe. You just grew and grew on me. Now, I don't know what I'd do without you. You're like Charlotte and Clifford and some other folks, all rolled into one.
Rose parade or football?
I had enough excitement. Thanks for listening earlier. I don't talk much about Nam or about my relationships.
Yeah, I had to wait 10 years and put out before I got that much.
So what are you holding back? I know about your dad. Anything else? What about school?
Oh, school, yeah. I was the ugly, nerdy kid in hand-me-downs. Mom's medical bills kind of drained us dry. Once some kid made a crack about how I had fleas. And the idea just took on a life of its own. Nobody would touch me or touch my coat, except to catch fleas from me so that they could start a tag game with them. You know what it's like to go for a year or more and never have a friendly touch?
Yeah, I do, but not for the same reasons. being touched by someone like Connor is better than not being touched at all?
Afraid so. Do you think he set me up?
I don't think, I know.
And you're gonna leave me your fortune even though I might marry Connor?
Somehow I have assurance that you'll do the right thing.
You've got more assurance than me. I still care about Connor. I have no idea what I'll do.
When the time comes, you'll know.
You really do believe in me.
You're the best nurse I ever had. And you keep the books, run the household, supervise the staff. You're firm but fair. You'll handle my estate the same way. You always had the potential, it just had to be set free.
I hate giving orders or making big decisions. I do it because it has to be done. And then I wonder if I made the right decision.
My legs were shot up by friendly fire. I was a major, could have made a federal case out of it. But I decided that publicizing it would just help the protesters, so I let it go. Before the accident, I was commander over, one region. My commander got greased, so they gave me temporary authority as a full bird over 6 regions. In the morning, as regional commander, I would file material requisitions, send them in. In the afternoon, in the other post, I'd read those requisitions, along with the ones from the 5 other regional commanders. And in that position, I'd have to look at the whole picture, see what was fair to everybody. So I denied most of my own requisitions.
Sounds kind of schizo.
Multiple personality disorder, you mean. The point is, when you're in any position of responsibility, you have to make good decisions based on the requirements of that particular position. We've done that, done it well.
I try to be fair, do what's right.
When you have to decide about Connor, you'll do the same thing.
Sometimes I wish you would have been my father.
Remember the Lord's Prayer? You have a Father in heaven. That means he's the right kind of father. You got the whole toolkit. Just use it.
I will, I promise.
Got her home for the reckoning.
You have to be quiet.
Because your kid's asleep?
Because my son is asleep.
Well, excuse me.
That way. I'll be in a few minutes.
All right.
How was he?
Good as gold. He's been out like a light since 8.
Hey, bud. Love you.
Dad?
Shh. It's me. Sorry I woke you.
I missed you.
I missed you too. But you know the drill. Have to work, take care of us. And besides, you're in school now anyway. Friday, Saturday nights, that's my me time. The rest of the time is ours together. Buds?
Buds.
You asked me to babysit until 2:30. That's how long you should pay me for. It's not my fault you scored early.
I'll pay you for everything up till now, plus 1 hour.
I need a better job. Can I get on the cancer stick patrol?
The what?
You've had 3 of my school friends over. 2 cartons per visit.
I don't do that very much. With Jimmy, I can't afford it. Free meat is cheaper.
Cheaper? You pay a babysitter, you buy drinks for loose women all night, and you still might come up empty.
I get generic cigs at the tribal outlet and they still skin me alive. No joke intended.
Well, I'm available.
Okay, I heard you. Don't bring it up again. And if you do switch over, you can never watch Jimmy. Ever.
Why not?
Because you wouldn't be good enough for him.
And you are?
No, I'm not. But he is my responsibility. Now get out of here. My breakfast is getting cold.
Oops. Sorry if I talk too much. Don't look at me like that. You said I couldn't bring it up.
Go ahead.
Well, I can't compete with that. But if you're still hungry, and you want me, I'll take the promotion.
Alright, cross the big one over the little one. Cross that one. And fold it around like so. One finger here, stretch your finger there, like that. There's your A chord. X squared plus 6 equals 13. Now to solve the equation.
Skies of blue on a cloudless day. Still there's a storm in her eyes. World walks on in a careless way. No one ever wants to find her. There's a reason in the river their expectation was sublime. There's a fever in the open air, all she's looking for is time.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Connor Long.
Do you know him?
Well, I'd like to think so. We talk on the phone, but I haven't seen him for a year, and I haven't been here for a long time.
Dad!
What you need, buddy?
Someone to see ya.
Jimmy, I told you not to open the door when I ain't around.
But you are around.
Yeah, but what I meant was... Oh, Jimmy, you want to step outside?
Why?
Because I said so. Hi.
Keeping busy, I see.
I told you not to come here unannounced. Doesn't anybody listen to me around here?
I tried to announce, but you don't answer your phone. There comes a time when a girl can't wait any longer.
Wait a minute. Nothing's changed. I still want to marry you.
That's nice. And what random womb did that nice little kid pop out of? Or did you find him under a damp rock? He seems bright enough. Should I ask him who his mommy is?
Lois.
Lois Drake? I'm thinking of some cuss words that ain't been invented yet. How long has this been going on?
There is no this. Lois is dead.
Right. Sorry. And well, when did you make him?
We got together about 6 months after she got fired.
So he's 11 and his voice is changing. Should I go ask him his birthday?
Okay. All right. Brenda, I was with Lois before I was with you. And I was with Lois after I was with you. She got pregnant a couple of months before you went to work for Trotter.
Have I got a surprise for you?
You done with PMS early?
Way early. We're pregnant.
Whoa. Whoa.
You know, you could be a little happier if it ain't too much trouble.
No, I can't.
Why not?
The big boys called today. They found out that I've been running a credit line on 4 of their casinos, plus the OTB. They want me to come and see them. Either I make a payment or take a ride.
I told you so! We have about 20 grand.
Next month they'll want another 20. So I was just getting okay with getting it over with. But then you just gave me something to live for.
I'm not something to live for?
No, you're not. None of my girlfriends are. I don't care about you all that much. Heck, I don't even care about myself all that much. But this is a miracle. A little bit of me. I want him to have everything. Have what I didn't have. Turn out better than me.
It could be a her.
It's a him. I sense it.
Well, whatever it is. It ain't got no father. Hello? Hello down there. I hope you can hear me. I just want to let you know that you're a mistake. And that you got crooks for parents, and that your daddy will probably die before he even gets to see you. So why don't you just go to sleep and disappear?
That's my child you're talking about.
I don't got a ring on my hand, so it ain't none of your business.
If you did that, I swear the last act on earth I'd do would be to kill you!
You idiot! When did you become a Republican? I come home with good news and this is what I get?
I can't help it. I'm a dead man.
Maybe not. I ought to let you just be fish food, you jerk. But give me your word that you'll help raise this kid.
It's the only thing that I want to stay alive for.
I've got an idea.
Rig the lottery.
I had my clinic appointment today, right? And one of those other docs there has a nurse who looks just like Trotter's dead wife. And I watched her interact with some of the patients, and she's a good nurse. But she's hesitant and mousy. Vulnerable, and she's not wearing a ring.
Oh, wait a minute.
Look, I tried for a year to throw myself at Trotter. Carefully, of course. But nothing worked. As far as I know, I'm not in his will. You need to make an appointment with that doctor. Hit on the nurse when she weighs you and rooms you and checks your BP. Her name is Brenda. Ask her out and let things happen.
What if she doesn't go for me?
You could charm a two-headed snake.
And if it does work?
Then I'll move out. You cultivate a relationship with her, make her dependent on you. Then we'll bribe some patients to accuse her of something so she's fired. I'll find an excuse to fire one of Trotter's nurses at the same time. Then you get her apply for the open spot and I'll do my best to make sure she gets it.
I can't believe You're telling me to make it with somebody else.
You do it anyway.
Putting up with it is one thing. Putting me up to it is another.
This is business, not pleasure.
Plus, I gotta see a doc. I hate docs. What are my symptoms?
Kidney stone pain would be good.
Well, right now, that ain't gonna be a problem.
So everything Logan hinted at is true.
Yeah, suppose.
And as soon as I was gone, she moved back in.
No. But after she got fired, she needed a place to stay, and she was carrying my child. I wasn't about to put her out in the snow barefoot. What else could I do?
Something involving wrists and razor blades comes to mind.
Lois took the easy way out. That ain't me. I want to marry you. But in the meantime, I'm raising my son. That's how it is.
Fine!
Last time I was on stateside leave before I got shot, I was working out at the gym in the community center. I used to bench press a couple 100 pounds. Now I just weigh a couple 100 pounds. Anyway, there's this other young muscular guy working out in there, and his little girl was in some ballerina class in her room down the hall, and she came wandering in. And they looked so cute together. She was 3 or 4, had these little pink tights and little tutu or frou-frou or whatever you call it. She sat on his ankles and immobilized his legs while he did sit-ups. I'm watching him and I'm thinking, it'd be so wonderful to have a little girl someday. Well, you don't get everything you want. At least I don't need anybody to immobilize my legs.
I had a little girl once for a couple minutes. I never told anybody about this, but I was pregnant when I was real young, and it took me a long time to decide whether I was going to keep the child, and I did. But God took her back up. Not a day that doesn't go by that I don't think about her. It's so beautiful. Her name was Courtney.
There never was, and there never will be a woman that means so much to me, more than all the possessions of earth. Your love for me has much more worth.
I should order you a new wheelchair.
VA sent me home with this one in '71. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with everything I have.
Gonna get wet.
Ask me if I care.
If I care.
Nope.
Cut me open, rip me out, feel the blood on your hands and knees.
It's open.
Hi, Brenda. Dad's not home.
What else is new?
I don't tell me about it. I came from college this weekend to visit him, and he's been busy doing something. He's been in and out all day. Mostly out.
Are you getting all A's?
Well, almost. Enough for the scholarships, at least.
Well, tell him I was here.
Well, you know, I'm going to actually be ordering some pizza if you want some.
Okay, sure.
Okay?
I'm so happy finding you. I'm so excited. I love this show. She's amazing.
She is.
Oh. Some time together.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
The emails I sent you today will give you a little bit of a hint.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
I will take that.
You'll take what?
Babe, you were amazing tonight.
You're pretty good yourself, sweetheart.
Thanks, honey.
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
I make my own rules.
Figured.
You were staring at me.
You were staring at me,
You're on stage. Everybody's staring at you.
but not all in the same way.
Right. So can I take you out after your last set?
I don't know. Let me ask my husband. Randy, honey, what do you think? Should I let Connor here nail me?
Whoa. How did you know my name?
Why would we want to bring a child into this world with 8 fingers on each hand? But he would play a pretty mean bass, wouldn't he?
What?
Plus, Connor's got a bunch of people that would like to break every bone in his body.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to play a Pete Townsend on him.
Actually, that'd be a John Entwistle.
Busted skull's a busted skull, Connor. Don't you have somewhere you need to be?
Just leaving. Sorry, but I have to ask. How did you know my name?
Connor, my father is the kingpin.
She's your second cousin, you idiot.
Stephanie?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Save it.
We used to have a good time as kids at family reunions, remember?
You pulled my braids, smashed my doll, you put a spider down my back. You never let the girls play softball with the boys. And the year we had the reunion at the beach, you held my head underwater and you tried to peek into the girls' changing room.
Aside from that...
Connor!
Well, I know that you and Dad have had something going on for a long time. I just didn't know exactly what.
Better you don't.
Well, anyways. I really like having you come around more. Just like you're doing now.
Well, it'd be nice if he was home.
No, there's nothing that either of us can do about that. He is who he is.
He's still your dad. Respect him. Be thankful for what you have. That's the important thing.
I am. Brenda, you are the sweetest person that I've ever met.
This little getaway was a good idea.
Yes, it was. So when I was in high school, I had dates that brought me home or to the park or whatever. And I was so grateful that they didn't have 4 hands. I never dreamed that I'd be with someone and I wish he had 4 hands.
I love you.
I love you too. You alright?
I feel kind of weird.
How do you mean? Feel clammy.
Maybe I'll be better in the morning.
Get some rest.
Let's try it. Good night.
Morning.
Is that the last of it?
Hmm?
I think that's the only thing from the hippie stash you never wore before.
Oh, I've worn it before. Had jeans under it.
Oh, yeah. But today you're wearing it as a dress.
More like a throw-over, so I can check on you, see how you're doing.
I'm okay. Can you get me a root beer?
Yeah.
Just bend over.
There, that better? We're out of root beer.
You got great legs for pushing 50.
And you're pretty frisky for pushing 70. Who put the nickel in you today?
I feel better than I have in a long time. What's wrong?
Sometimes when patients feel really good, well, never mind.
Honey, I've outlived everybody's expectations, including my own. I'm happy.
Your sugar's really low. Your calcium and potassium are way out of whack. You shouldn't be feeling this good.
Let's take advantage of it while we can.
What?
We never did have any more extra special nights. I got body parts I ain't used in 10 years.
Right now. I'm up for this?
Like riding a bike.
Logan! Logan, I love you. Logan. Stay with me. Don't go. Logan! Logan. Logan, I love you. Logan! Stay with me, Logan! It's been 6 months, honey. I'll never forget you. But it's time to move on. I know that's what you'd want me to do.
Mr. Long is here, Mrs. Trotter. Shall I let him in?
Yes, thank you, Lorenzo. And please remain in the room.
As you wish.
Hello, Connor.
Hey, Brenda. You look great.
Save it. We both know why I sent for you. The estate's been settled, and you and I have something that needs to be dealt with. This was hard. But Connor, even though I still care for you, I'm not gonna marry you. Your proposal, you sending me to Logan, and everything else was all based on deceit, and therefore I owe you nothing. When we're done here today, you will leave this house, and we will never see each other again.
Yeah. I guess I got that coming.
I should also tell you that there might be somebody else. He's got your good traits and not your bad ones.
Somebody else. Who? Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you two are an item?
Well, we're not really sure what we are. I mean, we're thrown together a lot, waiting for you. Came very close. Really good friends. We're not sure if that's what it is or if it's something more.
Well, doesn't that just beat all?
Dad, I love you. And I know you worked hard to raise me. I'm gonna have to agree with Brenda on this decision. And because Brenda and I are close, I never intend on seeing you again. You're like a poison. Brenda and I want to have a fresh and clean start. I'm sorry.
That hurts, son. That hurts. Not that it's gonna matter or anything when the family finds out.
Yeah. Then there's that.
Oh, great. I was hoping I'd have at least 2 or 3 more days left.
You're a lucky man, Mr. Long. Jimmy, is everything ready? Very lucky man.
Dad, Brenda and I want you to have a second chance. Somewhere. Your debt was up to $3.3 million, and these fine gentlemen decided to settle for a bit less.
I don't know what to say.
If I was you, I'd just shut up while I was ahead. Jerry?
Hey! You didn't authorize that.
No, you didn't prevent it either. We settled for bargain basement prices. He still needs to be taught a lesson. We kept him alive. That was the agreement.
Jerry! It's enough.
Boy, have I longed for that. The joke is on you, Jerry.
What do you mean?
I got AIDS.
Second door on the left. Don't get blood on the carpet.
This has been a most interesting and profitable day.
Lorenzo will see to it that your man finds his way out.
Sorry you two had to be involved with that.
Oh, Dad. Dad? Do you have AIDS?
I've been a liar my entire life, son. What do you think?
I don't know what to think.
Let's keep it that way.
Goodbye, Connor.
Goodbye.
Bye, Dad. Are you happy?
I never expected to find happiness again. Logan was unique, but I have a different happiness with you. And plus a chance to see what it's like to be on the other end of a May-December.
What do you think we are?
I don't know.
Me neither. But whatever it is, we're going to make it last.
Oh, oops, excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's fine.
Brenda, I'd like to give you my card in case you have needs for my services.
Well, I don't think we'll be needing anyone bumped off anytime soon.
Oh, no, that's for my day job. I run a bridal shop.
Well, I thought it'd be a floral shop.
Well, that's Jerry. We do refer customers to each other.
Did you have to be so harsh on Connor?
No, just be glad it was my choice. If it was my father, he would have charged you full price and still beat him up.
Well, you're not limited to what your father was. And you have a father in heaven.
You know, Brenda, I've been keeping tabs on you for a long time. And I have to admit that Well, you're one special woman.
That was nice of you.
He just needs time to find himself.
Now, where were we?
Right.
Bring on the rain, and then the sun, to bring the knowing that what's past and done. Bring a peace when there is more of the rain, more of the storms. Bring on the rain, and when the flood comes.